So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Tatcoin webinar. So, the purpose of this webinar is to give everybody for those who are some people here are just hearing about Tatcoin for the first time, while some here are already investors, and some are also people who have known about Tatcoin before but have been seeking ways to buy. While some are those who have bought, but they have one issue or the other due to our upgrade that is currently ongoing. So the reason why I fixed this webinar was that to give everybody a run through of what is currently going on, because I believe that communication is very, very important. At least if everybody here has a right to know what's going on, because we are all invested in habits in one way or the other. And we know that when there's no communication, there tends to be confusion and misinformation will also fly around. So the way this webinar is going to go is that I'm going to try to take this to a form of quickly accommodate everyone here so that everybody will have a takeaway from this webinar. So I'll just start from giving a brief explanation of what Tatcoin and cryptocurrency is. We have a quick trip to the white paper where I'll also give a rundown of the different use cases of Tatcoin. Then we can take questions and answers. I believe some people here have questions, maybe about that Tatcoin or about how they can buy it. So we start from the beginning about Tatcoin. So I believe most people here came into the crypto world via Bitcoin. Maybe most people I know actually came into the crypto world through they learned about Bitcoin through this thing, MMM and all those kind of Ponzi schemes and all that. But one thing you have to understand is that cryptocurrencies are very, very powerful, and understanding the economics behind it has a very, very key role in changing your life. So we all know of Bitcoin. Bitcoin came out in 2009, was less than 3 cents or so. But currently it's around $9,000 and all that. There's a lot of things that went in behind that. So in a nutshell, what cryptocurrency offers is an alternative economic system that is independent of, some would say, government manipulation. Because I believe most people here have known Naira. Since you were born, you have been transacting with Naira, and you have seen how Naira has lost value over the years. You understand? So cryptocurrencies are bringing an alternate economic system where it's no longer governments or banks that determine how money is moved and valued. It's all now depends on the people. So cryptocurrency is somehow like the democracy of money, where people can choose to adopt the currency that they want and what they want to use it for. So if for some of those of us that did economics in school, you see one of the attributes of money is acceptability. What makes money values is acceptability. So even if the whole Nigeria wake up tomorrow and say you are using a cover of Coke as money, so you now know that, okay, if I take this cover of Coke to a shop, they can give me rice. And if the shop owner takes this cover of Coke to his child school, they'll accept it as school fees. You'll find that automatically the cover of Coke will automatically have value. You not even see it on this one that you used to see on the floor. You no longer see it on the floor again, because everybody have accepted that, oh, this cover of Coke is what we're going to use as money in this our economy or this society. So automatically that will give that. So no matter what you want to adopt as money now, you understand, once everybody have accepted that, yes, we all accept that this thing is money. I don't know if you are hearing me, please indicate in the chat box, so I'll be sure, because it seems some people are not hearing me. Okay. I mean, some people are saying, JJ say he can hear me. She also say he can hear me. So bringing that down to Tatcoin. Tatcoin was created by Arbit Network. I believe a lot of people here knows Bitcoin Chief and the massive work he has been doing over the past 3 years. He first of all started with teaching people how to trade, and he currently has over 3,000 students that has learned under him on when it comes to trading and all that. He's also the Nigerian cryptocurrency expert that has the Like I say, when it comes to, he currently has over 12,000 referrals on Binance. That should show you the this thing, the how massive his work in teaching people, introducing people to cryptocurrency trading has been over the past 3 years. So Tatcoin is his this thing was his idea of actually expanding this ecosystem to different things, because of course it's not everybody that can trade or say they want to trade and all that. And if you just limit cryptocurrencies to just trading or buying and selling, there will be a limit to the amount of people who can actually benefit from it. So creating Tatcoin was his own way of like creating an economic system out there where people can come around and like say that yes, we love the idea this Tatcoin. Remember, what gives Tatcoin value is not necessarily the blockchain or how it is built. What gives Tatcoin value is the community that is behind Tatcoin. So if all of us here believes that yes, we want to transact with Tatcoin, we accept Tatcoin, that's what gives Tatcoin value. If everybody here wake up tomorrow and say that we no longer like Bitcoin Chief, or we no longer love the idea of this project, then that will this thing that will just make Tatcoin nobody and everybody stops buying transfer. It just lose value. But what matters is that idea behind the Tatcoin, and which is in a nutshell is financial empowerment. Because you find out that if I go to okay, let me share my screen now so that I can start doing some demonstrations. I'll share my screen in a bit. Okay, Brave browser. Let me share my Brave browser. So is everyone here seeing my screen? I need to be sure that people are seeing my screen. Okay. I want to open CoinMarketCap and show you guys something. I believe most people here know CoinMarketCap. Some people here, not most people do. Some people here, maybe some people have been transacting in crypto. If you know CoinMarketCap here, kindly indicate briefly in the chat box. Let me know how many people here are crypto OGs. CoinMarketCap. It seems nobody here knows CoinMarketCap. Okay, Namdi say he knows CoinMarketCap. So now, I believe people can see my screen. If you look at this, this place, my this top place where my custody currently is. Market cap here is 272 billion 786 million. So that's the entire value of the whole cryptocurrencies in the world. Of course, Bitcoin is at number one currently, Ethereum and others. So you find out that if as a young person, if you're in Nigeria, you discover that the current economy in the current Nigerian economy, Nigeria is currently the poverty capital of the world. I believe as much as 90% of Nigerians are poor. That's how bad poverty is in this country. So you see that if you want to operate with just the Nigerian economy, there's a limited amount of money that will be available to you as a young person or as an individual. You understand? So what cryptocurrencies like Tatcoin offers you, it enables you to tap into this market. This is a multi-billion-dollar market. And that's what our students have been doing for the past 3 years. I've also traded an arbitrage. I take signals and I make profit from trading. You find out that when you connect to the cryptocurrency market, you're no longer being held down by the economy of Nigeria, because you no longer operate with the Nigerian economy. You're operating with this global huge economy that is worth billions of dollars, and you're able to profit from it. So even if the whole Nigeria is burning, then I say that everybody can only have 10 naira in their account. It does not concern you, because you have tapped into an alternative economic system, and that is cryptocurrency. You understand? So what we are trying to do with Tatcoin and Arbitrage is trying to expand this market even further to bring in as much people as possible. Because we found out that if we start depending on the Nigerian economy, the amount of money, the amount of people who will be able to create wealth is going to be very, very limited. But by creating platforms that allow people to tap into these cryptocurrency markets, you automatically create a bridge for them to create wealth, no matter what is happening in the country. So if you take a brief glance, the reason why I'm saying this thing is so that people see the importance of Tatcoin and also see that even if it's only 10 Tatcoin you bought, it is only 10 you could buy. You will see that okay, holding is actually valuable for me to hold on to this my Tatcoin because this is the idea behind it. And you find out that as we launch products and build our ecosystems, the value of Tatcoin will increase. Let me give you a brief search on this. There's a token on this market I want to show you guys. Let me just search for it because these things are blocking my screen. So this is Binance Coin. You understand? And this is one of the greatest examples of an utility token that can be given to people. So Binance Coin was created in 2017. That's 3 years ago by CZ and Binance. And during the ICO, I think they sold at, was it 10 cents? I think it was 10 cents they sold BNB at the ICO. Around 7 to 10 cents they sold BNB. People bought them, then they launched their exchange. And you found out that over the years, as they grew their products and also strengthened their ecosystem, the value of BNB have also risen. So BNB have gone from 10 cents, around that 10 cents, to currently roughly $17.59 currently. So you see that people who bought BNB then, even if it was only 10 BNB the person bought, you see that when you check the returns on investments, you see it's currently very, very huge. So this is the exact thing we're trying to replicate with Tatcoin, creating an utility token and also an ecosystem. Because what makes Binance Coin this is this also the strength of the product, their exchange, their launchpad, and the different other platforms that have set up are around this token. That is what makes this token valuable. So you can see that the market cap of BNB is $2.7 billion. You understand? So 3 years ago, all this money didn't exist within their ecosystem. You understand? It is the value that they created that enabled this money to come to the ecosystem. And that's the same thing with Tatcoin. So I believe some people here saw our BB Niger ad yesterday. If you saw our BB Niger ad yesterday, kindly indicate in the chat box. Okay. Yeah. So you will see that we are very, very serious as a company when it comes to pushing Tatcoin. And you will find out that if you're an early buyer of Tatcoin, and the thing about Tatcoin is that even if you are buying it in 2 to 3 months' time, it is still you are still an early adopter. If you go to our white paper, I'll still show the white paper, you see the amount of things we have in place. You find out that anybody that's buying Tatcoin now and holding on to it is going to be this thing smiling. You understand? Very soon. So you have to see the level of work we are putting into it. It's not, we are not just playing for the short term. You understand? If you watch if you were in the last video, this thing with Bitcoin Chief we did last week, where you're talking about cryptocurrencies, you find that there are a lot of cryptocurrencies projects that once they just raise money, they just disappeared. They stopped doing marketing. They just shared the money among themselves, and people were just left holding tokens. You understand? But we found that even after after our crowd sale, we are not stopping anytime soon. Every single product you see on that white paper, I'll also show the white paper. We are going to build every single one of those products and onboard people, and even the ones that are not even contained in that white paper. You understand? So we have a very, very huge vision, and we are very, very 100% committed to it. And I've talked to people when it comes to, like I said, the number one goal of Arbit, one of the top goals of Arbit is financial this thing, empowerment. I've talked with people, I've talked with people who you're like saying about our crowd raising and all that. I believe there are people here who know Bitcoin Chief, and you know that if it's really about just building platforms, he's rich enough to build any platform he wants to build. You understand? So one of the purpose of Tatcoin is that we wanted to not just centralize that money on our platforms. We wanted to give a lot of people out there access to also own a piece of the ecosystem. You understand? So because we found out we're already building products. We have already built like 3 products self before we even started saying selling token. So you know that we're not raising token. That the reason why we're doing a token sale is not because we're looking for money. That's not the major. Of course, raising money is important, but that was not our. The major goal was creating an ecosystem where as much people as possible can benefit from it. Because right now it seems that it is the private individuals that is going to change Africa, not government. We have depended on the government for so long, and they're not doing anything. I know some people here could have seen that NDCC video that they were quoting the man, and he pretended as if he's fainting. So you see that the people that we have in power, they don't even really care about the masses. And if we keep waiting for them, you find out that you grow old and die, and nothing remarkable will be done. So everybody who understands this thing are playing in their own ecosystem, and that's one of the things we are trying to do. Because if find out that once you're able to help people solve the issue of wealth creation, that's when everybody can start working on their dreams. A lot of people, what is holding them back from building the things that they want to build is because they don't have money. So at Arbit, we are trying to create that ecosystem that will give people different ways of creating wealth for themselves. So I want to give people different ways of creating that wealth for themselves so that you can create your own legacy. There are some people now, you want them like someone like Dangote now, that is Nigeria government, he's maybe sitting for them to be like pay him away by the end of the month. Or is that if they say he has already created wealth, the amount of wealth he has created, even his unborn generation self will not lack again. You understand? So at Arbit Network, we are trying to create that unique system. Okay, someone said the video stopped. Can you still see my screen? Future said that the video stopped. I want to be sure that people are seeing my screen. I think it's network. Okay, please say you can see my screen. All right. So I'm currently now on the white paper. So you see the different list of products that is currently on the one we have set out to build so far is Arbit Crowd, Arbit Discount Shoppers, Arbit Go, Arbit Loans, and all that. So you see that so currently Arbit Trader has been built, still undergoing upgrade. Same with Arbit Farm, Arbit Crowd. Arbit Go is currently under development. Once we are done with Arbit Go, I believe the next one is the discount shop we're going to build next, or the skills mart, one of them. So you see that with all these products, we targeted a whole different industries. You understand? We didn't just we didn't just, because if you wanted to remain, like I told you, if you wanted to remain as just Arbit Trader, there's always a limit to the amount of people who will be able to benefit. But spreading our ecosystem this way will mean that we're going to have multiple parts of impact, multiple doors for impact. And at the same time, you see that all these products are centered around Tatcoin. You understand? So the more these platforms, the more we build and establish these platforms, the greater the value of Tatcoin. You understand? So I was talking to somebody yesterday, and he was like, he was this thing. We were meant to do something, and he was transferring his Tatcoin, and he made a mistake with his address, and he lost the Tatcoin because he sent it to the wrong address. Just like now, you wanted to send money to me, and you now send it to someone else. You understand? So, and his was 6,000 Tatcoin. 6,000 Tatcoin at that yesterday was around $200. And that is not even the most painful thing, because the most painful thing now is tomorrow now, as the value of Tatcoin increases, he will be more pained by the day. Because maybe if in some months' time now, Tatcoin value have hit 40 cents or 50 cents, he will not check it times 6,000. He will start crying again. You understand? So I tell people that Tatcoin is something that is not something that you should buy and be in a hurry to sell off. You understand? So if you buy it, just hold on to it. There are people that have told people that maybe you have done business deals before and you lost the money, and did you die? No. So the same way, buy Tatcoin, you know that this one you're not losing the money. You're holding it onto it's like it's a long-term investment for it. You know that once you hold on to it, what you're getting in the future is much more better than what you did now. You understand? So this is the so I want to take you guys through the ideology we are making use of at Arbit Network. So I want to quickly go to that our three major plays, our three major action points. Where is it in the white paper? I'm trying to scroll through the white paper to find that section. So you have already seen the different use cases of Tatcoin, and you know that it is going to draw its value. And you know that each of these ecosystems are very, very huge. Like this is Arbit Play now. The gaming industry in only Africa has rose to $570 million. As of 2018, no, it's going to be much more. So you see that every industry we are in, we are playing in big industries. We're not playing in little industries. And the Tatcoin's value is going to be drawn from each and every one of these industry as we set up the different platforms. So I wanted to show people something about. Okay, this is Tatcoins. Currently now, most people are just concerned about these Tatcoin wallet to exchanges, Tatcoin wallet to exchanges. But when you come down to the platforms, you start seeing the different value chains. And as we establish each and every one of these value chain, you will see that the value of Tatcoin is going to increase. So I wanted to show people this thing. I think I scrolled past that page before. Okay, now, okay, see it here. The three major problems that exist in the African market. You understand? The first one is trust issues. I believe a lot of people here have been called to this thing. Someone have told you do this and do that, and this social platform, and you came on board, and the next thing they have shut down. You understand? So this is one of the problems that we're currently tackling in the company. You will find out that Bitcoin Chief didn't start the journey to Tatcoin today. He first of all spent 2 years building and serving a community, helped a lot of people change their lives. A lot of our students have built houses, gotten cars, did a lot of things with the money they earn from trading. So you know that our vision of changing people's lives is a genuine one. We didn't just wake up. There's some project that they just wake up, next thing they have created the token. You don't know where they are from. And after they just say their token, they disappear again. You understand? But the track record that our founder have set shown that yes, we have understood the realities that is present in the African market, and we are trying as much as possible to bring a lot of people. The second problem, like I said, is low earning power. Like I said in the beginning, if you don't have sufficient earning power, there's always a limit to what you can do as a human being. No matter how big your dreams are, money has to be sorted out first. And the third one is insufficient product education. A lot of people don't understand how platforms work. That's why if you say Arbit, we are mostly an educational company, starting from Arbit Trader and all that. So I've talked for 30 minutes. I would love to take questions. Like I said, I didn't want us to stay long in this webinar. I want to respect people's time and also their data. So everybody can start asking any question that they have, and the chat box is open. If you have a question about Tatcoin, about Arbit, about our products, any question you have, ask in the chat box. I'm going to give you an answer. Okay, Launchpad, Michael Otis. Okay, we're going to talk about the safe future. Okay, the save feature on, I believe we have that save feature actually on Arbitgo and Arbit Trader. The one of Arbitgo, it allows you to save this thing. Okay, hold on to questions for now. Let me answer these ones that have popped up, then I'll ask for more questions. There are currently 5 questions, there'll be 4 questions here. So once I answer them, I'll ask for the next batch so that we can, so I'll not miss anybody's question because this chat is going to scroll up. So what the save on Habits Go, the save features enables you to save towards a trip. Remember on Habits Go, you can also take trip and also earn for the trip. There are different structures on Habits Go that even let that after some people say it's like being paid to travel. You understand? So that's the save feature on Habits Go, and Habits is to enable you to save towards trips. The same way you can save towards an event. So maybe you can start January, start saving Tatcoin. End of the year, you have saved enough money to go to Dubai or anywhere you. And you can also set this thing, how many you want to this thing. So for Habit Trader, the save feature enables you to wait. Hello? Can you guys hear me? I believe when you're okay, he was asking about saving and unsave. I believe when you're saving, okay, guys, hold this thing. Hold on to the question. Let me answer. Like I said, so I'll be able to answer all questions without missing any. Okay, which currently what am I? I'm currently seeing this thing. Okay, so let me first of all let me answer everything that has to do with the Arbitrator platform because I believe that's one of the things that is giving a lot of people issues right now. So what you have to understand is that let me show you guys now our this thing. I believe everybody here can see my screen. Let me show you guys the. Let me show you guys this thing. So this is the Arbit Network this thing website. If you can remember now, this is not the way the website was when you were buying tax. For people that have got to the website before, or people who have bought Tatcoin, you remember that this is not the way the website was. A lot of upgrades has been done to the website. It has been rebuilt from scratch. You understand? So at the end of the crowd sale, we discovered that thousands of people bought Tatcoin. And what you have to understand is that right now, first one, a lot of people are trying to interact with the platform at the same time. Where is the chat box? I can't see the chat box again. Okay, I've seen it. So you found out that we are currently going through, we're changing servers. There was a lot of traffic because after the this thing, after we did a crowd sale, a lot of people were still waiting to buy Tatcoin. So immediately we launched the Arbitrator app. The traffic was so much. So we just found out that okay, it's better so we found out that okay, we just need to upgrade our server now. It's best to upgrade the server now. So not when a lot of more people have joined. Is the struggle is going to be greater when a lot of people have joined and maybe the server went down. So we are currently working on we are migrating to a new server. That's why I currently having so all these issues with that. I can share a lot of people are saying that yes, they have access to their wallets, they can do all these things, buy tax, while some people are saying that they cannot. So there's a lot of factors that goes into this. You understand? Maybe so you just have to exercise patience with us. You understand? Once the new upgrade, I had a video call because I knew that I was meant to have this webinar this evening. So this morning I had a video call with the developers to ask them about the different things that is holding back the whole this thing. So they said that they are thinking the blockchain this thing gets it so they can be up to date, the Ethereum blockchain and all that, and also the different servers that are working on. So the blockchain thing, they said that will be done by Wednesday. Why the other things that have to do with the this thing by Friday they should be done by weekend. So please, so I know a lot of people wants to buy tax coins. Some people are saying that tax coins is already money that they don't want to meet, but just exercise patience with us till this weekend. You understand? by then all these things should have been sorted out. Because I don't want, like when I heard the story of the guy that because he was so eager to withdraw, he didn't ask the right people questions. He went to go and ask, I don't know who he went to go and ask, and they told him that he could transfer Tatcoin to an Ethereum wallet, and that's an Ethereum address, which is not so. Yeah, in the app there's Tatcoin addresses both on BitFXT. You understand? So if you send your coin to the wrong address, you lose your coins because you just sent it to, like I said, you just like transferring money to the wrong account number. It will not drop where you want it to drop. You understand? So please exercise patience. If you are holding Tatcoin, just know that Tatcoin is there. By tomorrow I'll publish a blog post that explains everything. So keep an eye on Bitcoin Chief status. Keep out an eye on my status also for those who are following me here. You understand? Let me even drop my WhatsApp number safe and Telegram link. Okay, let me drop the Telegram link. Let me drop the link to our Telegram channel where I'll drop the blog post once it's ready, so that people who are not in Telegram will join. Yes, Telegram. So wait, let me get the invite link. So I've gotten the Telegram this thing invite link. So let me paste it in the chat box so that people who have not joined our Telegram will join. So I've dropped the link to our Telegram channel. So join our Telegram channel if you have not this thing. So I'm trying to explain on answer everything that has to do with the Arbitrage and Tatcoin. So this one, Future said, I noticed the amount of Tatcoin I bought increased last week or so. Does that mean the value have increased? Does that mean the value is increasing on it? So okay, actually, there was when we were this thing, what increases is the value of Tatcoin, not the amount. So if Tatcoin is 3 cents and you hold 1,000, the value of the Tatcoin in dollars will be different from when that Tatcoin is now 5 cents or 10 cents and all that. So there was actually a mistake we made. Some people got more Tatcoin than they bought. So that's why I'm saying that the amount of Tatcoin you bought increased. You understand? Some people got when we make there was a mistake with the transfer. Some people got more than what they paid for. So that's why the amount of Tatcoin has increased. So Mikey just wants to know what a launchpad. Launchpad is basically this thing. Ours is Arbit Loans, where we're going to give people the support and money they need to start different businesses. That's what the launchpad is in essence. So yes, some people asking about referral commissions from bringing invest. Yes, that's our Arbitrage platform. So I'll also drop a blog post about Arbitrage soon. We're going to launch it maybe by tomorrow, even next. So you can sign up to go on Arbitrage. Once you refer people to buy Tatcoin or any of our any of our products, there's a monthly commission for that. Okay, someone said ask the question again. That's why I said that people should send a question small. So I'll be able. I'll not. Your question have been pushed up. Yes, if okay, you said that in the quick swap, can I probably swap BTC for TATS now? Yes, you should if you can access the app. Like I said, a lot of people some people can't access the app currently due to the upgrade. Some areas, yes, some people like I saw some messages, some people said that they did swap just some hours ago and it's this thing and it worked for them. But some people are having issues with it. So it's not balanced everywhere. So but once this thing, the whole platform have been stabilized. And even people that are saying that maybe they bought this coin, it wasn't credited, it was not seen, everything is going to be resolved. It's just that the tax coin is there, just that it's not reflecting. It is there. So just have to just exercise this thing, patience, so that this thing. So this thing said, I beg you guys, enable transfer. So that's so we can transfer this thing, Tatcoin, to Trust Wallet. Like I said, they're working on all these things are being worked on. One of the purpose of this webinar was to like this thing, give people this thing. So it's all about exercising patience. I wouldn't want you to also lose your Tatcoin maybe by doing the wrong transfer or anything. You understand? One thing I can assure you, and I believe everybody here knows Bitcoin Chief that is a man of his word. So just have to understand it's just about on this thing. You just have about exercising patience so that all these discrepancies and this thing will be sorted out by weekend at least. You understand? So just hold on to this and also keep an eye. And I believe how many people here gets if you get emails from us indicates if you get emails from us indicates if you have been getting the emails because we send emails almost every day self to people. At least every 2 days, emails goes out explaining the progress of things. So if you are here, check your email this thing app. If you have not been checking our mails, because we understand that when there's no information, people get worried or people this thing gets if you're not getting email, that means you didn't sign up on Abby's network. You have to sign up. There's no way we cannot just manufacture your email out of thin air. So check your email. If you don't see, let me check your spam folder or your other promotions folder. As far as you are registered on our site, you should be getting this thing. You should be getting okay, Kelvin. Like we've sent out an email today, so you should be able to get this thing. Okay, Okoyemi said he transferred tax coin from BitFXT to Arbitrager. What's that? Like I told you, like you said that BitFX send you a message confirming the transaction was successful. Like I said, all the tokens are there. It's just that one, everybody is trying to access the app at once, so it's glitching. So two, the server upgrade that is currently ongoing. Once this server upgrade is done, all these issues will not be there. You understand? That's why if you just exercise a little patience, all these issues will be sorted out. There's no cause for alarm. You see, Chief sends out, like Inan said that he got from Chief. Chief sends out emails constantly trying to give people an update. Like the past 2 weeks have been very, very tense and all that. Because a lot of people, since after the crowd say everybody just woke up and this thing, a lot of people woke up and everybody's like trying to do everything at once. You understand? So most crypto projects even put themselves on lockdown and like to do everything. But someone actually told you that he's running faster than the shadow. That's why we are facing this problem. But at the same time, we understand that we are serving a community, and it's not right to keep people in the dark. So we are trying. That's why we are trying to explain everything. So there are people. So I don't. There are some people that just go out and start talking. You have to understand that they are holding tax coin. So if you start spreading fear about the token you're holding, it will be hard for the token to appreciate because if people abandon it now, how will the value increase? So if you're holding tax coin, understand that it is also your responsibility to safeguard the value of tax coin. We have explained to you what is going on. You have a full understanding. So at least people here waited for over 3 months to get a task on under the pre. So just exercise patience a bit more so that all the infrastructure will be sorted out and you'll be able to, if you want to trade, you can trade the tax coins. You understand? So if you go to that app, you see the different features there. So we didn't just add the features for fancy. We intend people to use every single feature, both the invest, the swap, the trading, and all that. So he said, I swapped NGN to Tatcoin. I was debited, but it didn't reflect. All these issues have been this thing. Okay, you said someone said that the link to the Telegram channel. Okay, let me. It's like I'll send the other one. Wait, let me type this one. Let me show you that it works. Bit.ly growth habit. Let me see that this one works. If this one works, I'll send it. Oh, this is showing. I'm trying to get the other channel so that people can use that one to connect to it. I think this is the link. Clicking on it should take you straight to the channel. Yes, so let me paste this other our broadcast group so that you can use that one and join. So you'll be getting updates, daily updates there. So this one should work. Let me send it to everyone. Make sure everyone gets it. So you can use that one and join the broadcast group. That's why I drop blog posts, webinars, and all that. So someone asks, what do I need if I can join Arbitrage? So all right, so I believe everybody already have Tatcoin. The only thing you need to join Arbitrage is this thing. You know that all these other marketing platforms, they say pay total amount and order. You don't need to pay anything to join Arbitrator. Once you have bought Tatcoin, just take your Tatcoin on the platforms. You get access to the dashboard, and you can start promoting. The basic salary is $90 to be an arbitrage, but you can earn more than $90 in a month. That $90 is just like the basic, like the benchmark of what you can earn. You can earn much more than $90 in a month. It all depends on how active you are and how you're able to this thing introduce people to the platform. So, but for you to be an arbitrage, you have to stake your tax coin. Staking is like fixed deposit. Once you take your tax coin, it is locked. You also get a 5% interest on the stake tax coin, while you also earn as a rep. So it's a win-win for you. It's also enable you to hold on to your tax coin, and at the same time you're getting interest on it. At the same time, you're earning as a rep. So arbitrage as a platform, I believe, will help a lot of people. It will also help a lot of people because some people, when you tell them to hold it, they say, I cannot hold it. And one of the reasons why people cannot hold tax coin is because they don't have other sources of income. So they always want to cash it out and maybe eat or solve a problem like that. But I believe once you have another thing that is bringing you income, you'll be able to hold on to your tax coin for this thing for a long period of time because you have something else that is giving you this thing. And also the tax coin you staked is not just there; it's also earning you interest. So it's a win-win for you. The Arbit, okay, so how do I become an Arbit rep? The Arbit reps post. Just join that channel I posted. I posted a channel. Join that channel. The blog post on Arbit reps will be dropped there, maybe tomorrow or next. So if you want to this thing, let me post it again because some people said they didn't see it. Join that channel. You get a blog post about everything about Arbit reps and what you need to this thing do. Yes, there'll be an app for arbitrage. It's going to come at ending of the year or beginning of next year. Right now, I'm making use of the website for now, but the website is mobile responsive, so you can still log into it with your phone and operate with it. Any other questions? Yes, the transfer from BitFS to Arbitrator, like you said, Arbitrator, BitFS sent you a mail. This thing, BitFS sent you a mail that it's successful. So it's from the Arbitrator. Once the Arbitrator upgrade, server upgrade is done, you see your token. I can show you of that. Okay, say, does it mean we need to click on a button to hold our tax coin? Or no, you have to click on the button to actually stake. You see that you are the one that is going to commit your tax coin. So if you want to stake, you click on the button and stake it. It's not automatically held. Okay, you said you swapped 9 NGN to Tatcoin. You was debited this thing, but it didn't all these issues will be sorted out. You understand? Like I said, your Tatcoin is already there. Just that you can't see it yet because of the app and all that, the heavy traffic and all that. So Frederick, I believe I've answered your question. Just exercise a bit patience with us. All these things will be sorted. So even if after the whole eatings, if you can't see your Tatcoin, reach out to me. You everything will be resolved. So I've joined that. I'll also post the link to our general community, so you can also chat and also reach out to me there from there also. Okay, Frederick, I'm sending you my phone number personally, so I want to make sure your problem gets resolved. Frederick, so I'm sending you my phone number, so you can message me on WhatsApp, so we can keep in touch. I want to make sure that your problem is resolved, because if I'm the one to, I'll be concerned about my money. So I've sent you my number privately, Frederick, so you can reach out to me on WhatsApp, and I'll make sure that's this thing. So someone is asking, how can I stake my tag? Frederick, do you see my number? I want you to, I know that I said the number, so I'll be sure you got it. Do you see the number that I sent, Frederick? All right. So someone said, I transferred my BTC from my Paxful to Arbitrager, but it has not reflected. Yes, yeah, like I said, it's the current upgrade that is causing all these things. So just, like I said, just exercise a bit patience. All these things will be solved. Well, for the airdrop, I'm not the one in charge of airdrops. It's Babatunde that is in charge of airdrops. So he's one that can answer the question about airdrops. So I can't say anything about the airdrops now. So guys, I believe we have been here for an hour. So this thing, I believe I've answered most of your questions. Like I said, I want to respect this thing. So we're going to be launching our blog soon. I'm also taking note of all these questions here, like how to take the thought about the airdrops. All these things will be created as blog posts and shared in the channel. So make sure you have joined the channel. I posted the channel's link. If you didn't see channel link, talk. Let me post the link again. If you didn't see channel link I posted earlier, talk this thing. Let me even post it again, because I don't like people being in the dark also. Let me paste the link again. Come and see. So I believe everybody saw the channel. Join that channel. Blog posts to be posted there, so you'll be able to know what's going on at every. One of the problem of all these things that people don't have information. So when there's no information, people tend to panic. So, but once everything has been explained to you, you know what's going on and what you are expecting. So thank you guys for showing up for today's webinar. I would work on the video. I'll work on the video and also post the video of this webinar, so that those people who didn't get to join would also get the the content. So yeah, okay, thank you, Wisdom. Wisdom, I've also posted the link again. So I believe everybody should be able to join with that link. Join there, blog post will be posted there. At all times, you know what to do. So thank you very much, guys, for showing up. Agilo signing out.